dance. I wanna 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 dance.
What you wanna do?
I wanna dance.
What you go to?
I wanna dance.
Old school?
I wanna dance.
We gon' picture this, I'm posted, minding my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do?
I wanna dance.
What you go to?
I wanna dance.
Rock a old school?
I wanna dance.
Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. 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 All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo. I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when I fool Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets. How that pop look like robotics. Can't tame me. I'm crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous. You cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. Dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do?
I wanna dance.
What you go to? Old school?
I wanna dance.
Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long pass.
Ronaldinho! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Odegaard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. De Ligt makes the interception. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fernandes. And it's Kukçu. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. He is through here. Beckham. Great chance! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now.
Oh, given away. Now it's Fernandes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's Ronaldinho. And it's Kukçu. Ronaldinho. He's found space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
Serginho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Kukçu. Serginho. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That is ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's definitely not his best.
There will be 3 minutes
Ronaldinho.
added time.
That's Beckham. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Diouf. And the referee says that is that for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I
And
think
now,
the manager
to all
has to
members of the
resist
crowd,
change
I'd
at
like
this stage.
to ask you to join me in wishing
Well, who
our
could have predicted a
birthday boy
scoreline like this
very
after just
special
45
birthday.
minutes? The sides separated by 2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Batistuta, he is onto this. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A case now of complete control. He's gone for goal. Neymar. Well, that has not gone well. Oh no, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. Shevchenko is flagged offside. Rijkaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Could be danger here. And Messi! And that's off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Pressing high and with purpose. De Ligt. Beckham. And it's Ronaldinho. Fernandes. Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's got away. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Trossard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Batistuta! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Ligt. And it's Kukçu. Ronaldinho. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So... he's put his foot right through that one. De Ligt. And Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and Shevchenko! But no end product. Serginho. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice interception,
There will
well
be 5
timed.
minutes added time.
Five minutes to add. And that has left him in a heap. Fernandes. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too...
Table is crawling with nonsense, and I won't say it second time, 'cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, 'cause the trouble will take you far astray. Far astray. Putting me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving it or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in the place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling sad. Put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating. And I will see all of the mess you're making, the mess you're making. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. In this place, no way. In this place, no, no. In this place, no way.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
welcome
horns.
to today's
This is
match.
football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Now it's Musiala, and that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Juve. Alexander-Arnold. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Beckham, shot a goal! He's scored! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Musiala with a definite fell there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. Now it's Doué. He's had it taken off him. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And they've got rid. And that'll be a goal kick. Beckham. And it's Serginho. That's Rijkaard. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. Serginho. Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. He's looking wide. He's on it. Can he get away? Chance for a shot! And no mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
And he's following up! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Doué, he has found the way through. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Totti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Shifted it to the flank. Back where it came. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking. And we've reached half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Beckham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go back.
Kökçü! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. De Ligt is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. McAllister, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Musiala. Now it's come to nothing. Had a shot! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So again, we had parity. Well, and the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Duff fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Munich clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's a sharp little ball here. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Can he get it through? Howson gets it clear. And it's Kökçü. Knocks it into space. Now it's Kökçü. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Great chance! And one more try! The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's gone for a throw-in. Just eases him off the ball.
Out of time.
He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Deftly away. Kökçü. Batistuta. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate fit. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity. Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl, cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must, cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting, cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, my friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, my friend. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come and love when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long.
I got this love to give you one time, and boy, you're moving so fine. You got me losing my mind.
Let it talk to me. Hey, just slow it down, let your body speak. Right away. I know the timing is everything.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
Great vision.
That's positional gold. The youth
Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Edmilson gets it away. No outsmarting him this time. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that was vital. Tries to pass it through. Goes down, but nothing given. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now this could be a chance.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Serginho. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's picked his way through. And that has been knocked clear. It's corner. Cleared without hesitation. And can he finish it? And that is wildly off target. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's found a way past. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free, and it's Kukçu. McAllister. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. It's Ronaldinho! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, that's... Shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down. Well, a few of his teammates in reach, but he made nothing of it.
Of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick
I think
announcement.
on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Back on the way then.
Munich can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Kökçü. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Beckham. Kökçü has created one goal already. And here's Batistuta. He's going for goal! Corner number 2 then. And he's managed to get rid. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Di Marco wins the duel this time. And it's Di Marco. He's found a way through. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Totti. And that is well cleared. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Ronaldinho. McAllister. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Kökçü. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ronaldinho. And it's Kökçü. Batistuta tries from distance.
Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Threads one in. Serginho is in a really... goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, Watkins.
So we have
Coming
movement
the
on both
field
benches.
is number 7, Shevchenko. Substitution in progress.
Nedved, who needs just a moment to score
There
a
will
goal.
be 1 minute added time.
Nedved stood his ground strongly. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Nedved! Now, who's going to be first to this? And there goes their last chance. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separate.
Nights so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air. Promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care. Moments we can always share. Let the beat drop. Ready for the beat, yeah?
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and
everybody, and
expectation.
welcome to today's
Just
match.
1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is...
Mbappe! Ronaldinho. Beckham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Shevchenko. Juve. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, tries a shot! There's a goal! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard is the team's great... Oh, they could be caught out here. Shoots! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Diouf in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Opts to play it back. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He has a look up, and it's McAllister. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up again, and this is Shevchenko. He's having a shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Shot at goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. McAllister. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Serginho.
2 added minutes has been
Space for him to turn and look. And it's Ronaldinho. Batista. A header! And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Please turn
Oh,
your
what a half,
attention to
Peter.
the screen
What
for
a half. It
information
really has had a
provided
bit
by
of
the local
everything.
police.
Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
There's the shot! And there's his goal! Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Kukçu. De Ligt. Ball played for Kukçu. De Ligt. And Serginho, quality ball. Batistuta. He is through here. Diouf. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's having a go! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And here's Batistuta. Trossard looking to add to his goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. This is a promising build-up.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Kukçu. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Time added on will be 2 minutes. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them.
Just a quick announcement.
It has ended level, but most importantly, they are...
Get on my radar, cause I'll be bossing. 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 너 어려워 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 good night 나 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 아직 해냈어 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 风고장 나버려 난 비용 비켜 내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 do my dance 걸음만 step 끌지 내가 굿보는 get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 또 pass 털어낸 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺐어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보니 good night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내
New heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Dani Carvajal because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks and he's capable of going both ways. He's added that extra element as well of intelligence where he's better at deciding when to go and when to stay. And he's really coming on in his game.
No argument from me on that front. Could be danger here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold, and they've got a throw. Beckham. Great vision. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Quarter of an hour played.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Serginho. He's found a way through. In it comes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in. Beckham. Played out wide. And he's quick to return it. Dani Olmo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! Goal! Argentina!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Has been indicated.
Batistuta. McAllister. And it's Kukçu. And that brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here.
To the screen right
There's still a
now
maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
Batistuta! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries to play it through, and he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And back to the keeper. And it's Rice. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Edmilson, no way through. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Ronaldinho. Serginho. To Beckham. That has been cut short. That's really well cleared. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Kukçu. Rijkaard. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. Right, he's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Deftly away. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Batistuta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. McAllister. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's ambitious.
There will be 1 minute
Keeper
added
is
time.
right behind it. That's at the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And
Your
if you
final
do have
thoughts,
a
Jim?
chance today,
Munich
please take some
desperately
time out to give
failing
your
to
support
impose
our better
themselves on the
stadium.
game.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest, and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cups. Ronaldinho! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's run loose here. And here's Beckham. And it's Ronaldinho. Now he's running away. Caggiolu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Could be danger here. Kajolu. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. It's Ronaldinho! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's quick to snatch it back. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball... Ronaldinho! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Kajolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ronaldinho. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Ronaldinho. He can run onto that, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
De Ligt is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Ronaldinho tries one from range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Ronaldinho. And it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Kutchu tries to pass it through. Now that's a fine challenge. Conte. Ball played for Kutchu. And it's Alexander-Arnold. McAllister.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister driving forwards. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So straight into the second half.
Munich definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Serginho. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
No way through. 60 minutes played. Raya getting this one clear. It's a searching pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kukçu. McAllister is the team's great visionary. And Serginho. And it's Beckham. Clipped into space. Big chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's McAllister. He's having a pop! Fabulous from McAllister. A finish right from the top draw. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Can he get on the end of this?
This is actually...
He's had a shot! No, not quite.
Serginho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Conte. That'll be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. De Ligt. And it's Rijkaard. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked...
And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking.
He's rising! It's a loose ball. And that has been cleared. Madrid have their second corner now. Ronaldinho gets it away. Hazard applies the finish! Oh, a very decent attempt.
I still feel that this man, Diego Forlan, is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
Juve going about things with real menace. Still goalless. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's found a way past. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Beckham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Batistuta. Well, that's well seen too. Forlan. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Forlan. Ronaldinho. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Beckham.
Munich really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And no, he's seen through all of that. That has been slung wide. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Again, a brilliant save.
Forlan really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And so the action is resumed.
Munich definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's going for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Being still separated by the game's only goal. He has found the way through. McAllister is always looking to break lines. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Serginho. And it's Ronaldinho. McAllister. Ball played for Kökçü. Now there's a fine ball. And that's going wide left. Well, that looks a decent ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. This might spell danger. It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, shooting chance! Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. Matthäus.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Dirk Kuyt. Number 7, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number 11, Dani Olmo. Number 32, Vieri.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Can he get it through? And this is Vieri. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. One-nil as we head towards the end. Dinks one through. That's the keeper's ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Great vision. This is Vieri. That is lovely. They want to be quick to recover this. Dani Olmo, he's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! They have stolen level at the last! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours.
And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be set.
I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And it's Kukçu. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. India are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And Batistuta! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And now they can spring out of defence. This one tries a shot!
Added time.
That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an... Kukçu! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to...
That could spell trouble. And he's in on goal, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he's heaved it away. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. That's put paid to the danger.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And Battis! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And a chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's a good foot in there. Kukçu. Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Ronaldinho. Good play on the left-hand side here. No way through there. Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's
2
Beckham.
added minutes has been
And
indicated.
here's Batistuta. Bergkamp. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by...
It's Drogba! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well seen, saw that coming. Tries from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Kukçu. He's on his own! Oh, shooting! It's bounced back off the post. Deftly away. Kukçu. Oh, super ball! McAllister! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Kukçu is the team's great visionary.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's delightful. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
McAllister approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to pass it through. Neymar.
2 minutes has been indicated.
To McAllister. And for the first half, that is that. reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
And now,
resist
to all
change
members
at
of
this
the
stage.
crowd, I'd like to ask you
So
to
that
join
was the
me
first
in
half,
wishing our
and we will be
birthday
back
boy
with the
a
second half
very
shortly.
special birthday.
Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment. Go for that.
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's hoisted clear. Can he get it through? And now a sudden chance to counter. What a throw in. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a threatening... And a shot! And he's stuck it away. It is an explosive start to the second half. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Munich have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure.
He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. De Ligt is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Beckham under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Ronaldinho. Juve given the lift of his goal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kökçü. Kökçü's cross. Garcia claims it without any fuss.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution for Santos. Number 13.
Beckham ready to try one.
Stojkovic.
Well,
Number
this is
18,
his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Number 22, Neymar.
Beckham!
Number 10,
David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! A finish right from the top drawer. There seemed no way back, but they are level.
goal! After 80 minutes is
That was beautiful.
Number 8,
Something close to
David
genius.
Beckham.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Munich really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest. But this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! And he hits the net. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pass somewhat off target. McAllister, Kökçü, Marquinhos. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for.
Hello,
Win this one
everybody,
and they're going
welcome
up.
to today's
Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle and here we go.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too... Goes for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Ronaldinho. That looks a cracking ball. Look at the space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jude wriggles his way through. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That pass has been well intercepted. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Beckham. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. And the pass is intercepted. Thinks one through, and he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Diouf is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Serginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Shot, surely! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Skims one in. Can he finish?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Driving through the middle. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho. Beckham. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo engages and forces him off the ball. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Munich certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Munich are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
No, that's been intercepted. Dani Olmo. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Batistuta. Batistuta! And over, just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now it's Mbappe. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho. McAllister. Oh, that's neat. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. McAllister. And Beckham! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Munich really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Munich are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And we have liftoff! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 9.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little influence.
And the finish! And that's in! And This is getting better and better. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been...
Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance for a shot! And there's his goal! Right back in the game! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Substitution for Israel.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 8, Bellingham.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Well,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
And it's Kukçu. Beckham has created
There will
one
be
goal
5
already.
minutes added time.
Olise. Now it's Palmer. Deep into stoppage time. McAllister ventures forward, and he plays one through. Duke gets into a good position. Nice interception, well timed. Kukçu. But that signals the very end. Oh, that was intense and enjoyable contest. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that. Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Neymar. He might be in here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. And that's been won straight back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Driving forward. Hangs one in. That is good strength. Lovely feet. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Nicely weighted ball. This might spell danger. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Kawasaki Frontale have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Batistuta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Ronaldinho. McAllister! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Opts to play it. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Alexander-Arnold clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Messi. Takes on his marker. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Two minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And here's Neymar. McAllister was in no mood for any of that. Juve, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Van Dijk. Conte. Can he get away here? Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. Kökçü. He is just caressing the ball. Now there's... and Beckham! Off the post!
Munich really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. You'll have to see out the rest of... Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement. Hakimi. He's under a lot of pressure there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A team on the brink of a party little more than an hour ago, but now problems.
Well, they played a little within themselves, a little too tentative perhaps. They have to show their character from here.
Alexander-Arnold, he's got away. That's very neat. The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Beckham.
2 minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Ronaldinho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
Let it talk to me.
Baby girl,
Just slow it down, let your body speak.
speak.
I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity.
See it.
Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must, cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body does keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, my friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, my friend. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come in love when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long.
I got this love to give you one time.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody,
Win
and
today,
welcome to today's
and they will
match.
be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. one of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
Costa Curta. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Batistuta venturing down the left. Juve picks it up out wide. That's a throw. Thinks one through. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pavlovic. And De Ligt. Ronaldinho. And it's Kukçu. Probing pass. It's a goal kick. Serginho looking to play him in. It's cause for mild irritation. And it's lofted through here. Nice physical challenge. Looking for options for move. Joe! It's in! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And it's Beckham. Threads one in.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he thumps it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there's the clearance. Silvestre. It's going across goal.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Corner number 2 then. And that's not going to trouble anybody. That'll be a throw-in. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Juve has found the net here, of course. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is out of play.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Batistuta.
That was lovely, that.
Diouf. Pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
That's a shade optimistic. Beckenbauer. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one... Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Serginho. And it's Pavlovic. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Deftly away. Looking for the run. Oh, this is a great shoot! It's run. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho. Pavlovic. Closing in on goal. He's going for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Pavlovic really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Oh, some tackle that. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Basho! It's a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Well,